Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Let's talk about imagery this week. So, imagery is evoking the senses in your writing. It's a really powerful way to have your writing come to life. As my friend Caitlin Roney, the artist, once said, poetry is painting with words, and I think she's completely right. And she's really getting at the core of imagery. It's a way to make your writing more lively, more artful, more visceral. So let's take a look at an example of a poem that I've used imagery in and kind of break it down, discuss it, and hopefully encourage you to try imagery this week. My poem is called Through the Air. She dances through the air, is propelled not by his hot breath, but by her own strength, and at every turn lifts herself up higher. She rises above the weight of him on her limp body, leaps and bounds in resiliency. She is her freedom. So my intention behind using all this imagery in this poem was, first of all, to kind of create this visual motif of this dancer, this woman who's moving her body triumphantly in freedom and in healing. I also used this dancer motif to set up a bit of a boundary between myself and this subject of assault, which is very dark, painful, and emotional. So by setting up this dancer motif, it allowed me to explore a subject that's painful and vulnerable and allowed me to feel safe as I explored this. I also used some tactile imagery here when I talked about his hot breath and the weight of him on her limp body. These are things you can feel. And I think for survivors of assault, it's very genuine to remember the tactile sensations, how things felt. And so I wanted to make sure to speak to that here. I also used a little bit of kinesthetic imagery as you pictured the movements and motions of this dancer going through the air and turning herself and lifting herself. So I tried to employ visual, tactile, and kinesthetic imagery here. There are other kinds of imagery that you can try. Auditory, meaning what you hear, olfactory, what you smell, which can be really powerful, and gustatory, what you taste. And we'll explore some other kinds of imagery in the future, but I hope for now this gave you a good taste of visual imagery, tactile, kinesthetic, and I hope it encourages you to try it this week. I want your words to come to life, so please give imagery a try, share it with us, let us know how it went for you this week. All right, stay healthy. See you next week. Bye.